Hey, Sid.
Hi, Sid.
Hi, Sid.
Hi, Sid.
Hey, Sid.
Hi, Sid.
Hi, Sid.
Hey, Sid.
Sydney Stinkin' Taylor, you son of a gun. Speaking of guns, you have got a cannon. And let me tell you, it hurts my glove, my hand, to tag from home plate. No, in all seriousness, Sid, you are a fantastic leader. I've loved having you on my team, and it was great coming in as a freshman and you being a fantastic junior and rooming with you in Florida. That was so much fun, besides the fact that you steal the covers. But other than that, that's fine. And I think my favorite memory of you this year is, you're gonna laugh, and I know you probably heard it a lot, but forgetting your bag, and Nate had to bring it to you. And then also forgetting your blue pants, so I had to give you your blue pants, and then you ended up washing the wrong pants. But, senior year, right? It's neither here nor there. No, Sydney, you're going to do a fantastic job in life. You're going to be amazing, and I cannot wait what God has in store for you. And I just wish you luck, and I love you so much.
Memory with you would have to be when you were in center and I was in right, and a song came on, and I was just like, I want to dance to this so bad. And I look over, and I already see you. You're just doing that floss thing you do so fast. And I was just like, oh my gosh, okay, I guess I can dance too. But thanks for always keeping a smile on my face and making me laugh. I'm going to miss you so much.
I think my favorite thing about Sid is her goofy side. I love Sid. I love it when you're always dancing, or I'll look over and you're just making super funny expressions, or laughing. You always make it a good time, and you always bring humor to the situation. I really appreciate that. Thank you for keeping it light and just enjoying playing softball, enjoying life. It helps all of us do the same. Love you, Sid.
All right, Sid. Well, I love being your locker neighbor, and I feel like we always do embarrassing stuff in front of each other in there, and we just crack up about it. You have a really good sense of humor, and I love that. And I'm gonna miss you, and I'm gonna miss our laughs together. And I wish you the best of luck in everything that you do. Love you, Sid.
Dear Sydney, one of my favorite memories with you is how you always catch me in like my super awkward moments, and, and you just laugh along with me. And some of my favorite things about you are that you're super funny and you have the greatest sense of humor. You're always encouraging, and your flossing skills are unbelievable. I'm gonna miss you. I love you, Sid.
Sydney Taylor, the Canadian with the cannon. Oh, the thing I love about Sydney is her facial expressions. Anytime there's something that happens, just her face just shows it all. She's just the cutest little thing I've ever seen. I just wanted to say thank you for always helping me. Like, when we're doing front toss, you're always like, you were looking at my swing and constantly just trying to help me be a better softball player. Thank you so
Hey,
much.
Sid. My favorite memories of us is our Starbucks dates to do homework or just talk, because I know when we're together we can just talk for hours and hours and hours, even if it's about nothing. And I also love playing Mario Kart with you, even though you're super, super competitive, and sometimes I'm afraid I might get hit if I beat you. And I also love our Just Dance nights, hanging out with Amber, and we just have a ton of fun, and we're just totally stupid all together, and it's going to be one of my favorite memories that I'll carry with me for the rest of my life. I love you.
Hi, Sid. So my favorite memory, or one of them, of the two of us would have to be when you introduced me to Nate, Mr. S, for the first time. And I had to call him that because I can't pronounce that crazy last name. But the best part was that you couldn't either, and you've been with this man for 3-something years or whatever. So that was pretty great. But anyway, you're awesome, City T. You rock it, girl. Cannon, love ya.
Sydney T, I will miss you so much. You have been such a great friend to me these past 3 years, and my favorite memory of you would probably be when we got to be softball sisters my freshman year. It was awesome just to have that automatic friend my freshman year, and I don't know, you just have been like such a great role model to me on the outfield, and I feel like I've learned so much from you, and you helped me gain my confidence out there. But also you just have been a great asset to our team, and Just your abilities are amazing. You have that awesome arm. You can freaking hit the ball. I don't know. You just are a great person. You have a bubbly personality, and I will never forget when we play hacky sack. Yeah, kick that you always do. I love it. I laugh every time. But anywho's, I wish all the best for you in your future, and I hope that we get to visit each other soon, and hopefully you get to come watch us soon too. I'm gonna miss you so much.
Hey Sid, I just want to say I had a great season with you. I loved having a fellow Canadian on the team with me. It was awesome. It only took me all season to get the Rouge et Blanc, Rouge et Blanc, Rouge et Blanc thing down, but I finally got it, so I'm proud of that. And I also loved how great of a leader and captain you were. You really encouraged me to be my very best and to do well for myself. So I love playing with you. I'm going to miss you so much, and I wish you the absolute best.
Hey Sid. My favorite memory with you is just anytime we go to Starbucks together or we go get sushi. I mean, anytime that we just get to hang out is always my favorite. You're just so funny. You're so easy to talk to. You always have great advice for anything. And so I'm just always going to miss those. And yes, I want to come to Canada this year because I just did my passport. So I'm excited to come visit you.
Hi Sid, softball sissy. I love you so much, and I don't know if you know this, but since day one I knew I was going to love you because as a recruit coming in, I was so stressed and had so many questions, and I had your number, so I was just texting you like crazy, and you were so helpful, so thanks for doing that since day one. I'm going to miss doing on the poles with you and seeing your little dance moves out of the corner of my eye. I would say my favorite memory is just the evolution of our floss. So starting from, okay, so in the first video when I was just like this and I had no idea what I was doing, but I watched you all year and now I can do the whole floss, so just thanks for doing that. I would say you were one of the best softball sissies, always offering me any advice. This season has been a little rough, but you've just been so encouraging and helpful in your positivity, everything. Like, you've just been so helpful as a softball sister, always offering any advice you have, trying to make each of us the best we can be. Also, thanks for driving me back to Canada all the time. You and Nate are so cute, and I can't wait for what the future has for you two. I know you're going to kill it with whatever you do, so good luck, and I'm going to miss you like crazy.
Hey Sid, this video is going to be very hard for me to record, and I have probably recorded this about 6 times now, because I just keep getting emotional. You've been one of my best friends here at Spring Arbor, and you have helped me through so much. You've had my back no matter what, on and off the field, and I couldn't have asked for a better friendship. It's so hard. You've been next to me out in the outfield since my freshman year when I was clueless, and you took me under your wing, and you've mentored me, and you've helped make me the player that I am today, and I will be forever grateful for that. Your friendship is 1 in a million, and I'm really going to miss you so much. The outfield will not be the same without you. And don't mind my little tears. Yeah, the outfield just won't be the same, and I have so many memories with you that I could take up an hour-long video, so I'll just skip over a lot of those. Just know we had a lot of amazing memories together, and I cherish all of them. My advice for you is just to keep being you, because nobody even compares. You light up every dark room, and you bring light into anybody's life, Sid. And even though you don't know what you're doing in the next chapter, I know you're going to be amazing at it when you do figure it out, and you're going to help people in so many ways, and you're going to touch so many people's lives, and I just know that you're going to be super successful, and you're going to love life, and I'm going to miss you, and I love you. And just one last thing. Don't be a stranger. I love you.
Hey Sid, I'm gonna miss you so much, buddy. One word to describe you would be spunky, because I never know when you're just gonna bust out and dance and you got your floss. I still cannot beat you. Like, you're so dang fast. I just gotta keep practicing, I guess. But I'm gonna miss you so much, buddy, and I wish you the best of luck in your future. Love you, Sid.
My advice for Sydney is to keep up the hard work. You've made it so far in life already, and I can't wait to see where your future takes you and what more you can accomplish in your lifetime. One word to describe Sid would be spunky. In the time that I got to know Sydney, she was always laughing, always having a good time, celebrating life, and that's such an awesome thing to share with the world and to carry throughout the rest of your life. I'm so excited to see where her future takes her. I know she'll succeed in anything she does. I'm excited to see her change the world one step at a time.
Some advice I have for your next chapter in life is just to keep being you. You're so joyful and happy, and you're just an awesome person. I want you to keep being confident in yourself, trust that you know what you're doing, and whatever you decide to eventually do, you're going to be great at. So just keep doing what you're doing. I know senioritis is real strong right now, but you got it. Just fight through it. It'll go away eventually, just maybe not in a little while, but eventually you'll fight through it, so it'll be all good. What I'm most excited for in your next chapter, though, is your wedding. It's going to be so much fun whenever that eventually happens. Don't worry, we'll keep bugging Nate for you. But it's just going to be a great time. We're going to have a bunch of fun together. You're going to be all pretty in your little white dress. I'm so excited. And then if I had to describe you in one word, it would be determined. Whether that's when we're playing Mario Kart or just straight up Super Mario Bros. And you're just getting real feisty, you and Allie. You never know what's going to happen. But I just love how determined you are, even at the plate. If you're not doing well in the game, you're going to keep fighting. You're going to get that hit. It doesn't matter if you maybe struck out a couple times, but you got it. You're going to get the next hit. You just always fight through things. So just keep being you, Sid. Love ya. Miss ya. Good luck on the next chapter.
Sid, I am so excited to see where you go and what you do in your next chapter. I know no matter what it is, you're going to do great at it because of just your hard work ethic. So go get 'em. Sid, I am so excited to see where you go and what you do in your next chapter. I know no matter what it is, you're going to do great at it because of just your hard work ethic. So go get 'em. My favorite thing about Sid would be just her easygoing demeanor and just her loving heart and her laughter that she always brings to every situation. And it's just contagious, and it's just awesome to be around.
My favorite thing about Sid is her hard work ethic, especially when she went flying out of the dugout in Florida freshman year. One word that I would use to describe Sid would be determined.
I have so many favorite memories of you, Sid. I think one of my ones that's been the most fun was when you and I were in Florida and you were showing me the videos that your dad had when you were a little kid, like Christmas morning and you didn't want to get up, or you playing softball, or just all those fun things, and just you explaining how fun it was to be with your dad. I think that's just what makes you special. A word to describe you, I would say tenacious. Just loved watching you throw from center field. I liked it when you hit your cutoff a little bit more, but I loved it when I saw a person round third base and I knew you were going to gun them out. And I've never had a player with an arm like yours. I'm extremely proud of you. Just what you've been able to do in school and softball. Just the belief in the beautiful young woman that you are. You're just going to do so many great things, and I'm just proud of you. I just wanted you to know, though, I couldn't do this video until I got my hair done. I think it looks nice. It's done by LA. I think is her name, LA. Okay, so thank you, good luck to you, and I will always remember the Cannon from Canada. Take care, bye-bye. Sid, I'm so blessed that you came to Spring Arbor and that I've had the opportunity to coach you. I love you very much. Bless you.
Hi, Sid. This is Coach Terry. I've been asked to do a short video about you, and I'm more than happy to do that, I'm sure you can imagine. I was asked to give you some advice, and my best advice to you is to stay who you are. Stay true to yourself. Continue fighting and driving towards what you believe in. You're a wonderful young lady, and you'll be successful in everything that you do. Never doubt that. I know I don't doubt that. One of my favorite things about you, let's see, it's probably how you try to pick on me all the time. You're sneaky. Your smile always gives you away, no matter what you try to do. And I love the fact that you have accepted me to be your assistant coach your final season in college softball. But yeah, you think you can always get one up on the old man, but you don't always succeed. One word to describe you? Probably a snortimus. That's how I would describe you, snortimus. Because every once in a while somebody will say or do something, and I'll hear this big, huge snort coming from the dugout or maybe the ball field, maybe in the school. But we always know it's you. You can't hide the fact that you snort more than anybody I've ever met. I don't know why or how, but it's wonderful. I just want to say goodbye and again say thank you for sharing your senior season with me. You're a wonderful lady, a great ball player. I really do appreciate our time we spent together, and I wish you and Nate well in the future. I really do. Good luck. Goodbye, Coach Terry.
Okay, here we go. This is like take 3. So, you guys know I hate doing this. So when you edit, make me look good, okay? Okay, so Sydney Taylor. Sydney Taylor. Okay, so what do I have to say to Sydney? Wow. Girl, you have grown so much in the last 4 years. It has been just so fun to watch you. And my advice to you is to believe in yourself, because you can do anything that you set your mind to. You are very gifted, and I am just honored to have been part of your journey here at SAU. So both in the classroom and out on the field, and I am just so proud of you and where you are. So yeah. So that's what I have to say to Sydney. One word to describe Sydney would be, okay, so I blew that one. Let me try that again. One word to describe Sydney would be joyful. She is just steady, and the joy of the Lord is definitely her strength. And I just love to see it just come out, just steady no matter what is going on. There's this it's like Sydney has this little secret, and so it just keeps her joyful. So yeah.
Congrats, Sid, on making it this far. It's been a crazy last 4 years, a crazy journey with a lot of ups and downs, but I'm so proud of all the things that you've accomplished, and I'm so excited to see what God has in plan for you after Spring Arbor. If there was some advice that I would give you, it would be to remember that you are loved, you're deserving, you're worthy, you're extremely and abundantly and unexplainably loved and cared for, despite sometimes what you may feel. So remember that when you're in doubt of your worth, take a deep breath and remember that there is someone out there whose love and adoration for you will never alter, it'll never die out or cease, and he'll always think highly of you. And remember that you're worthy when sometimes you don't think you are. If there's just one thing, when I think about one of my favorite things about you, the first thing I immediately think of is your smile. It sounds cliche, but when you smile, you completely light up the room, and you're always someone you're able to be goofy, you're able to be silly, but when it comes down to being serious, you're serious at that moment. And I just always look forward to our conversations because I know that they're going to be goofy and funny, but they're also going to be serious. And like I said, I'm so excited for the future for you. I'm so proud of who you've become over the past 4 years. Your confidence in who you are has grown so much. I can't even describe it in this video because it's grown tremendously, and And I'm so, 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 so proud of you. And I'm so glad that you found someone who makes your heart and soul happy. When I see the way you light up in the room when Nate comes in, or when we begin to talk about Nate, it's awesome to see. And I'm so excited for the next journey of life with you and with Nate and you. And I'm so excited to see what God has in store for you, wherever that may be and whatever that may be. Just remember to trust in Him and to trust in His plan for your life, because He'll lead you where you need to be. And when I was asked to describe one word that describes you, the first word I instantly thought of was genuine. You know, people may not know this, but Sid was one of the first friends that I knew and became friends with here at Spring Arbor. Just some random girl from Canada and some little farm town girl became friends over classes and sports, I guess. But you know, without Sid, I don't think I would have ever survived Cedar Bend, honestly. But what you don't know, Sid, is that you push me to be better. You push me to be a better friend, and I know I help you out a lot, but you help me out in ways that you don't see. And you know, you're truly someone that I can count on in good times and bad. But you know, I'm so proud of the things you've accomplished, and I'm so excited to see what God has in plan for you and for your life. Congrats again.
Hey Sid, if I could just give you one piece of advice, I would just say to just continue to be yourself, because you're so bubbly and you're so wonderful and you're just such a really good friend, and it's going to be different moving into your next chapter of life and what that's going to look like, but I just love the person that you are, and so just continue to be yourself. And if I could say my one favorite thing about you, it would probably be how goofy you are and how comfortable you are in your own skin. And you've always just been such a good friend to me, and I'm really thankful for you. And if I could describe you in one word, I would say sassy, but I love it. You're so awesome, and you're one of my really good friends. And I'm just so thankful for the friendship that I've had with you over the couple years. Love you.
My favorite thing about Sydney Taylor is that she is always a great listening ear, but is also willing to tell me what I need to hear, even when I don't want to hear it. If I had one word to describe her, it would be authentic, because what you see is what you get, and I think that's really awesome and why I love her so much.
What advice to Sydney? Just continue being yourself, sweetheart. You've succeeded this far. Being yourself, you'll succeed the rest of the way.
And then,
Go ahead.
All right. So, what is your favorite thing about Sydney?
Number one, she's my granddaughter. Number two, her attitude and her disposition. Always happy. And she's a joy to be around.
And then, what are you most excited about for her in her next life chapter?
I'm very excited and proud that she's getting her degree. And if she continues her education, as she told me she intends to do, I'm sure she'll succeed, and she'll do whatever she wants to do. She's capable.
And then the last question is, if you could pick one word to describe Sid, what would it be, and explain why you chose that word? One word.
Well, I can just one word. Describe the best little girl in the world. On a baby face. She'll know what I mean.
Hey Sid, resist taking the easy road. Temptation to do that will be too much sometimes, but always take the one that other people don't want to take. You'll end up farther ahead. The favorite thing about Sid? Definitely your sense of humor. I love being around you. You're a lot of laughs, and you're a lot like your dad that way. Hey Sid, make sure you stay ambitious. There's lots ahead of you. So I'm excited for all the opportunities that you're going to have in front of you, because you've prepared yourself well. Hi Sid, I definitely think you're persistent. You see something you want and you go after it, and you don't stop till you get it. That's a good quality.
Hi, Sydney. Congratulations on graduating. It's hard to believe that you're at this point where you've reached the end of this particular road. You're graduating. This chapter is done, but yet there's so many more chapters to be had, so many more adventures for you to have, so many more goals for you to achieve, and we wish you nothing but the best. In answering those questions that we were sent, the one thing I would never want to see change about you is your kindness, your love of family, and your compassion, your drive to, and your bravery to want to go somewhere totally new and different and meet new people and start a new journey in your life takes a lot of guts. And so I commend you for that bravery. And look how far it's gotten you. It's fantastic. We are so very proud of you. Some of the things that, memories that I want to share that are fond to me are you and your mom coming over on Thursday nights to watch Vampire Diaries and going to the movies with your mom, and there would be a scary part and your mom would jump out and scream, and you would kind of look over at me and say, oh, happens every single time. And like, just, you know, you were so used to it. It was so funny. But honestly, it's hard to believe that we're here already. And this is, like I said, the end of one road, but the beginning of so many new adventures and new journeys for you. We wish you nothing but the best. We sure are proud of you. As you know, your mom and dad are super proud of you. And we just want nothing but the best for you. Continued success. Love you lots.
What advice do you have for Sid?
I would say stay true to yourself. and yeah, just be yourself, or Nate, and all your family and friends.
Okay, what is your favorite thing about Sid?
Well, she's a total freak, right? And I think that's what I like about her, is that yeah, she can just be silly when she wants to be, and well, you better run when she's not, right?
Okay. What are you most excited about for her next life chapter?
Well, I'm sure she's still figuring out what she wants to do with her life as we speak, so I don't know. I was kind of excited to see what she's going to pick and where she's going to go. And yeah.
And if you could pick one word to describe your sister, what would it be?
Well, silly. Silly, I think, is the word. Easily. She's always silly. Yep, that's all I got.
What advice do you have for Sid? My advice for Sid is to keep being kind and fun, and you'll continue to be successful in life. What's your favorite thing about Sid? My favorite thing about Sydney is that we have the same sense of humor, so when I'm with her, we're always laughing. I'm most excited about for Sid and her next life chapter. I'm most excited for Sydney to find out what she truly wants to do in life and who she wants to be. Pick one word to describe Sid. What would it be and why? I would describe Sydney as convivial. She is very kind and understanding, and she's a great person to have in your life.
The one piece of advice I have for Sid is to be confident. Sid, you're an amazing person. You're so loving, so caring of others. You're always putting other people in front of yourself. I know this is kind of a scary process you're going on now that you're graduating college and you're trying to figure out what you're going to do in your second part of life, but just know that you have people backing you up throughout the way, and people love you. And just through this whole process, just be confident in the decisions you make, and everything's going to be great. You're going to do great things in life. Great things. If I could describe Sid in one word, it would have to be compassionate. Sid is so caring. She's always looking out for others. She's always putting others in front of herself. She's so sympathetic. She's empathetic. And lastly, she's just so loving. She's just a person you want to be around. You want to spend time with Sid. And honestly, I'm just so thankful and blessed to have met Sid and to have Sid in my life today. And I really can't wait to see what happens after college from here on out with us, and that's one reason why I think Sid's compassionate. What my favorite thing about Sid is, actually you could probably see it now, is when Sid gets a lot of attention put on her. Her face starts to get a little red. Her dimples really start to show. She does this awkward smile. And I just admire it so much because Sid's so down to earth, and she's never looking for attention. So when she finally does receive that attention, she doesn't always know how to handle it. So she gets kind of embarrassed in a way. And I just think it's one of the cutest things I've ever seen. And it's just one thing I love about Sydney so much. And it's because she's so down to earth that even when she receives that small amount of attention, she still tries to put it off. So that's one thing I love about Sid. What I'm most excited about for Sid's next life chapter would definitely have to be Sid finding a new love in life. So for 16, 17 years now, Sid's been playing softball, and that's what she loves. She's put in so much hard work, time, and she's been so dedicated to softball. And I'm just excited for Sydney to experience a little change in life. It doesn't really matter what Sydney does. She's going to be so successful. So whatever Sydney does decide to do, I just know she's going to be successful in it, and she's just going to experience success. That's just one thing I'm so excited about. I'm just excited for her to experience something different and just to experience change.
What advice do we have for Sid?
Life's a process. There are ups and downs, curves and roadblocks.
Keep swinging for the fences. Good things will happen. Remember that you have family and friends who love you and are here to help. All you have to do is ask. What word describes Sid?
Genuine.
Sid is honest and sincere.
She is true to herself.
These qualities shine through in her relationships with both her family and friends.
What is her favorite thing about Sid?
Our favorite thing about you is that you are part of our family.
You talk with us, laugh with Jill, and love Nate as much as we do. We love you, Sid.
What are we most excited about for Sid's future?
Sid, you have so many doors open to you.
We are excited to see where those doors lead you and how you will change the world.
What advice do you have for Sydney?
What advice do I have?
We have lots of advice.
Yes. So since
Don't
we
be a
have
pain in the ass.
limited amount of time, don't let anyone change who you are, because you're perfect just the way you are.
I agree.
That's my advice.
And be true to yourself. Follow your heart. Don't always listen to the head because it never is true. Love you.
Love you.
Okay. What is your favorite thing about Sid?
Sydney has a very magnetic personality. And one of my most favorite things is just that you can't not like to be around Sydney. She's just a person that is positive, she's hopeful, she's loving, and she just magnetizes people to want to be with her.
It's true. She's so much fun. And I love it how she's ready for anything at any time. You can bring up something like, Sid, do you want to go and do this? She goes, okay. It could be like 2 a.m. Wake her up.
Want to go for a blizzard? Sure.
Okay. You know about those? Next question.
Alright. What are you most excited about for her on this next life chapter?
Can I go first?
Yeah, first.
What am I excited for? I'm excited to see what kind of amazing mom she's going to be and a wife that she's going to be. I'm so looking forward.
She may choose not to do that.
Pardon?
She may choose not to do that. What if she chooses not to be a mom and a wife?
Then we won't have grandkids. She better choose it, because then we got to rely on Jack. Anyways,
all right, relax.
Yeah, so that's what I'm looking for. Not that I want to rush that, but go ahead.
I am super excited that Sid is still kind of determining what she wants to do. So just she will do amazing things. And just to know that you don't have to be perfect the very first time you try something. Continue just to be open to trying things. I'm looking forward to her building her life, creating her own world, her own interests, and just seeing where that takes her.
All right, cool. If you could pick one word to describe Sydney, what would it be? Explain why.
You go first. That's a tough one.
One word. Sydney has a lot of words. Some of them I can't say on videotape, but I would say that Sydney is one of the most compassionate people that I know. She always gives of herself to help others. She doesn't always want to share when she's struggling, but she is always, always, always there for the people that she loves and for people who need her help.
That's a good one. I would say it's very hard, first off, to give one word to Sid. And if I put them all together in one word, it'd be amazing. Is that a kind of a cop-out answer? But it is. She's amazing. She's
powerful.
She's funny. Gosh, fun to be with. Like, she's the best. Like, so I'm just gonna stick with amazing. I'm gonna stick with amazing. Amazing.
Amazing. Love you, babe.
Love you too, Sid.
Any advice for Sydney?
Sid, I want you to know that you can be patient. You have a long life ahead of you, and you don't need to have all your answers at this moment in time. Trust yourself. Be true to yourself, but know that you can have lots of patience and try one thing, and if it doesn't work, there's always lots of other things that you can do. Love you.
And
and
my advice is don't let anyone change who you are. You're perfect as you are. And if they don't love you for who you are, then
they're not worth having.
They're not worth having because you're perfect. That's all.
That's it.